Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more EU4 on the Rhodes Again, fighting the Ottomans once more, because why the heck not? They are beaten down into a pulp and I plan on taking advantage of all of that. They got a bunch of pretender rebels that are taking over this entire region over here. I think they're hoping to unsiege this, but I mean it hasn't gone particularly well up to this point. Ramazan actually is doing some of the work for them. Their little six stack right over here. If we can get our military access, I might just go siege all this and go for the 100% peace deal. You never know. These things could happen. These things could 100% happen. Only about a year away from getting more tech. Do we have any sort of events right now that are costing me tech cost? We do not at the moment. I could remember because, of course, we are doing a new recording session right now. Was only able to record a chunk of it before I had to go and take a break, so here we go. Lost an advisor. Diplomatic in nature, unfortunate. Could go for the diplomatic reputation guy. That's not bad. I mean, morale of navies is solid too, but right now I'm not in any risk. But a little bit of extra diplomatic reputation once in a while results in some pretty nice fun, right? Results in good situations where all of a sudden you can get people to do your bidding. And I like that. Let's get our fleet over here. I know it only has 75%. Hey, we can raid coasts. Let's do that real quick. I just want to catch out his galleys and transport ships, even though I'm a little weak right now. Should be fine. So I can go raiding over here, too? Yeah. How long have I been able to do some raiding? God, I need a pop-up. I need a mod with manual pop-ups. I need to go look and see if that actually is a thing. If it's not, I need to make it a thing. All right, let's see. We could finish the diplomatic ideas. Oh, sorry, not the... Military ideas, quantity ideas. As much as I want the tech, which is really good with infantry, tactics, and combat width, if we embrace this, I could pick up the morale of armies and recover morale speed. I think the tech is more important as much as I do want these. I want both of them quite badly, but it is not... Tech is just so dang important under every single possible circumstance. I see that he's training somebody, so I'll send a pack of 4 over there just to guarantee that we'll be fine. You guys go here, you go here. That should be a full occupation of this region. Still working down on his capital, no problem at all. I see that you have a few Ottomans down there. Hello, little Ottomans. I will happily kill you. Oh, hello. And Ramazan. Okay, so first off, we did plan on raiding over here. Let's see, you've got... a light ship and 4 transports versus my 12 transport light ships with a admiral. I think this is completely fine. I mean, numbers are already in my favor. I'm just making sure I'm not missing something obvious. I will lose the prestige, not the diplo power. I don't think that's really worth losing at this point. Let's go ahead and raid over here. We captured one of his ships, because of course we did. We've got like an 80% chance of pulling that off. There we go. I'm just going to raid some more coasts down over that way. Thank you very much. Let's go this way. Kandor, of course, is going to be a little bit peeved at me. Karaman won't care too much, despite the fact that I have raided the coastlines. They would give me military access, and I would like that to be able to reach this region. So I'm holding out on raiding their coast specifically, just because I don't want to peeve them off any more than I need to right now. I will happily peeve them off later, just not this second. What's going on, Hungary? Oh, right, you had the Peasant Rebellion. I remember now. That's a thing that happened to you. It sucks. Hey, we got a darn 52% war score already. Wow, what do you know? Let's head down this way and get ready to crush. Did you get rid of your noble rebels? Where'd they go? It's almost as if you somehow got rid of all of them. I don't know how that would be possible. Huh. I see Muscovy is fighting some. Oh, there they are. Hi, Ottoman noble rebels. How the frickin' heck did you get over into Trebizond? These are the things we will never know. I will never understand. Just know that they happened. Okay? Let's have you guys go over here. Let's see. So we are going to raid this coastline. Administrative problems. Oh, come on. 73 ducats. You know, that's the one good thing about having very rich and powerful Mamluks. That's a lot of development that we can sack. Like, anytime I'm in the mood. Which is all the time. I am all the time in the mood. And we'll send you guys over here and we'll blockade for a little bit if needed. Alright, so let's get all these people in position. Let's get ready to have some fun. Hello. Would you please not? We got plenty of troops coming in. Devotion and papal influence. Thank you. 7 is a very oddly specific number of devotion to get. Don't you think? Because that's what we got. We got 7 devotion. Not a nice even number, just 7. 12 more ducats there. Where are you going, Mentees? Alright, we can jump on you there. Let's go ahead and siege some of this. Where are your noble rebels? Because I'm actually kind of scared that I'm going to get jumped on by them. Maybe we hold off for a second until I know where the heck they are. I'm just going to go ahead and ask for the military access from Karaman. Just so I have the ability to move where I so desire. I'm going to jump on these guys and crush. Should be easy enough. We just pin them down for a moment. Thank you for 55 more ducats for me. Taxes would be good. Production would be good. Don't need a courthouse. Don't need any of that. We did talk about building a fort in a place like Mentees. And use that against Karaman / the Mamluks in the future. And I still think that might be the right call. But let's hold off until I know how much land I'm taking away from the Ottomans, because maybe I take some of this and that kind of changes my pattern up. I want to use effective zones of control, okay? That is ultimately what I would like to do. Excuse me. Hiccups. We should probably go and finish Ramazan off real quick and just get them out of here. I'm gonna have you guys march over this way. Let's just siege all this down. He doesn't have a fort over here. The only fort he has left is in Ankara, which is easy enough for me to deal with. We are only about 2 months away from being able to get some tech, which is exciting. Grab that. 29 ducats. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, no, we can invest in tech, but it's turned red. What does that mean? Because we could get innovativeness. Yeah, I mean, gaining innovativeness is nice. All power costs reduced by 1.3%. Woo. That's gonna make such a difference. Okay, so I found Ramazan's navy. Just sitting out here having fun. Karaman is not very strong. Birth of colonialism, new institution. Okay. Well, it is January, so let's go ahead and grab this before we have an institution tech penalty. Production efficiency is nice. Upgrades for my ships is nice. We can now study tech if we so desire. I'm not sure that I do, but we could. I'm going to go ahead and spy, I think, on the Ottomans. Not that it's going to make much of a difference, but maybe we can get a little bit more siege progress on Ankara. You're splitting all your troops up over here. Okay, that's irritating. But not a big deal. I don't see any evidence that he's got a siege going on here, so I'm still not sure where his noble rebels went, but I think they may have gotten murdered by Muscovy somehow. I don't know why. I don't know how. Doesn't make any sense, but it did. They're gonna unsiege land, but that's fine. For every one you unsiege, I'm apparently getting 4. I'm working on the fort of Ramazan. Taking Ramazan as a vassal. That would be an interesting play. 15 development. That said, taking it for myself is potentially a way of getting some nice trade going out of Aleppo so I can steer more money my way. Leaving you as a vassal kind of does the same thing, though. What good would a one-province vassal be? The answer is it would be a level 1 fort to slow down the Mamluks and give Venice time to get troops over here. They will fall, but it wouldn't be that devastating to me. I don't know. I might take Ramazan as a vassal. Just to screw with people for a bit. I think that could work. I think it'd be fine. Ramazan still has an army. I need to get rid of that in a second. Okay, here come all these folks. Let's go scare them a little bit. I'm going to put a general in charge with my heir, who's actually not half bad. There goes the siege of Adana. We can now go to Ankara. I'm going to pull off of Akkoy and Lu, who is my ally. I forgot about that. I need you guys to retreat real quick. Thank you. Alright, let's peace out with you. They're friendly to me somehow. You will not willingly become a vassal of me, really. And if we did this, we'd have a coalition of Karaman, Kandar, and the Ottomans. I don't care much about that. 24 aggressive expansion is a shocking amount, actually. I'm a little concerned that we're putting ourselves in a position where I won't be able to take what I want from the Ottomans without risking the Mamluks joining in a big coalition. Though if they did, I suppose that could be one way of pulling in Castile, Austria, and Venice, so maybe forming a coalition against me is good? It's a little counterintuitive, ain't it? But, I mean, maybe? He's gonna head down to this fort, but that doesn't matter. Just let him keep marching around. Let him head over here. It's fine. It's the only place he considers safe right now. Military tech. Grab. Thank you. We are ahead of time on all of our tech. Perfect. And, of course, an upgrade for my infantry. Well, we're not at risk right now. I don't think he's going to turn around and fight me. So, I think maybe going for the Condata infantry could be good. Just because those extra shock pips are going to end up being very nice. You can try training up some troops over here. I don't think that's going to go very well for you, but you can try. Okay, the Ottomans want out. We can call Venice in. The war is over, dude. What exactly do you think that I'm going to do? All right, let's think. What would I want? Well, we have claims on all of this. I think it would make sense to grab these. This is still not enough to call the Mamluks in. Maybe we can do this. Finally take away Adern. Control the entire state. Taking coastlines is okay, but it's not a big deal. If we did this, it's a lot of aggressive expansion we would get with a lot of people. I think this does make a lot of sense. This takes advantage of a lot of the states that I already have. Except for, what about you? So we actually don't need this. Katuya. 17 development. It's not bad, but we don't need it. We don't have claims on this. We could skip that to try and encourage more of a bottleneck, but I'm not sure it's going to make a difference. We could, though. Just take the coast. Or, I can't humiliate you. War reps, how much money you got? 495 ducats. Not that I need it. It's just a thought. I don't care if you're allied to Ramazan. That does not matter. What if you just took the coast? Then war reps. So if you did that, that's 52 aggressive expansion. It still would not be enough to upset the Mamluks. I think we can take them as a vassal. And I kind of think that we ought to. Because I'm kind of convincing myself that even a level 1 fort right here could be useful just to screw with them. Alright, so you're going into the hills. We could just try to jump on you real quick. I'm pretty low morale right now, though, so I wouldn't say that's a high priority. I mean, you would arrive on December. Yeah, we'd have a morale tick. We can do this. Sure, let's go ahead and jump on him. That's right, you better run. End of the Peasants' War in Hungary. Wow, I'm surprised you were actually able to deal with that. Trying to get Ankara. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, so you just lost a lot of troops. You should have pretty good war exhaustion. Can I get you as vassal now? No? I feel like you should give up by now. What are the Ottomans going to do to save you? You realize you are in a desperate situation now, right? You realize you are certainly going to die. There goes Ankara. Why are you repairing, by the way? Oh, one of my barks took a lot of damage. Ah, the one that I stole took a lot of damage. You know what? Let's spend some money upgrading all my light ships. That's a good investment as a general rule, right? I think so. We can fight all of them if we want to. We can wait for some of them to leave. Let's try to jump on a few of them while they're split up. There we go. Let's let this guy get locked. He's locked. Now you should give up, right? Because you just lost, like, your entire army. Gosh dang it. I am shocked how much you covet your freedom. I cannot say that I understand how it's possible. This guy's got no morale, and he just is going to walk into his death. Fine. Let's finish him off right here. This is the actually remainder of their army. Now they're dead. Okay, now you have to accept. Thank you. I will take what money you got. Answer, it's not a lot, but I'll take it. Okay, so Ramazan is now my slave. Love it. Disagreeing advisor. Yeah, I'll just take the power. Power's still good. Fort maintenance, ugh. It's not like I spend a lot of money on forts anyway, so who cares? Alright, so at this point, they're just going to go around and siege little things. We've still got our peace deal. I don't think we need anything else. Now the Mamluks would join. Hold up. Not for very long, but if we actually delay this war just a little bit longer, that would be safer. I don't want to even risk it. Oh, guess who just got more noble rebels, including an Adern. That's annoying. No, it's fine, it's fine. I wanted to deal with all of that. What was that about the Crimean Khanate? They did not decide to become a loyal vassal of the Ottomans. Good. I would have hated to have to go and kill them. Cancel transfer trade power from the Mamluks. Good, so they have less control in Aleppo. Not that it made a much difference for me, apparently. How'd you get to level 2? Weren't you level 1 just a minute ago? Tunis is allying the Mamluks. I don't like seeing these things. The Mamluks is becoming such a powerhouse. Massive powerhouse. Let's try going down this way. Hoping not to have to fight these guys. Looks like the answer is no. Not sure where they're going, but we're fine. So if I just wait until January, let's take a quick restock. And just see. Actually, I need to go get a Dern. I'm not going to risk losing the fort. Let's just go kill these noble rebels for them, I guess. Why lose the lion's share of war score, right? Alright. Waiting until January. Here we are. Now let's take a look-see. Now the Mamluks cannot join. See? That's all we needed. Okay. 19 ducats feels laughable. I'm actually going to not take this. That way we have one less year of truce. If you don't know, every 10 war score here you use, or 10 peace value, is going to be another year of truce. So it's 5 years by default, and then every 10 is one more year. By taking one more war score worth of stuff, we are adding on another year because it's that close. By not doing this, we save ourselves a year so I can fight the Ottomans again. So this seems reasonable enough. Thank you. That is how you do it. Oh, they had to change the capital, probably to Ankara. Guess what the noble rebels are going to do? Smash. Okay. Well, that was solid. Now I think we just sort of sit back and we do some drilling. Let's go ahead and turn off this fort. Probably should improve relations with my new vassal, who doesn't even really hate me that much, which I find absolutely amazing. Adrianople. Adrianople? I didn't know we renamed this, actually. I've never seen a Dern get turned into something else. Sweet, so we'll core all this stuff. Didn't even have a lot of war exhaustion. And I'll admit, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty darn good. All right, so looking at this situation, if I were to build, let's say, a fort here in Menteith, it's a good defensive area that could slow down Karaman and the Mamluks, whereas Constantinople will be necessary to slow down Kandar if we fight them. So I do think building a fort in this defensive area makes sense. Fighting the Mamluks is going to be a very big job. We could actually justify building another fort, let's say, here in Hudavendigar. Possibly. Muscovy took Sevastopol. That's fun. That's a good question. Do we want to build another fort somewhere else that is defensive? We could actually have 2 forts stacked up, but that would just be weird in terms of zones of control. We could have one right here, but again, same issue. Hudavendigar is not a bad spot. I just don't have the development for it. We'd have to demolish something. I don't think I want to do that. We could upgrade a natural harbor. I think the taxes might be better, so let's just go ahead and make some more money. Kara and the Mamluks hate each other. Good, because one of my biggest fears was that Kara and the Mamluks would end up becoming allies. That would have been unpleasant. So we don't have any more claims against the Ottomans. Only Venice, the Mamluks, and Kandar. Oh, I guess Tunis down over here too, but eh. So we should get some more claims. First off, let me just announce to everyone and make it clear. I demand all of this. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, all their territory, it ought to be mine. I hope that doesn't upset you too much there, Venice. Nah, they've given up hope on getting any of Greece or Anatolia. The Ottomans have a new ally. Amusing. It's weak. Doesn't matter. So, I guess we can get claims on territory up here just to kind of speed this up. Let's see. Kutaya with the 17 is pretty good. That's your new capital, actually. Oh. Well, then, yeah, let's get that. And we can get one more. Down over here? Yeah, I guess. Might as well just commit to getting more of the same state. Okay. We could get more claims against them, but really, who cares? So, how long will it take me to get a lot of favors with Austria? We're getting close. But we only gain one every 3 years. One way I could potentially get them to join a war against the Mamluks is if I were to try to call them to arms or ask them to prepare for war. 20 more reasons to join, though, I don't think is enough. Pretty sure it's not. Akkoy and Lu could be persuaded to join in exchange for some lands. But yeah, Distant War minus 155. Castile 41. Waiting for favors does nothing for me. It really doesn't. So my only hope then, I think, is to wait for the Mamluks to get involved in a really big, nasty war. Alright? We do that. Then, calling in Akkoy and Lu in Venice, we try for it. We try to smash. It will be hard. It will involve me killing Kandar and Karaman quickly, so that we dominate things, and then marching in and killing. But it's going to be tough. But if we can do that, we can end this achievement run, and we are glorious. The question then will become, do we just keep going for fun? I mean, how often do you see the Knights take over this entire area? I can be persuaded. I'm enjoying this run. It's been stressful. The early game was a little on the nutsy side, but it was fun. We could get an alliance with Poland. Poland? Maybe I could get them involved against, let's say, if I declared on Kandar instead? Who does Poland hate? People I don't care about. Perfect. Let's see if maybe I can get something going with Poland. They could become a really good ally. I would happily drop... I don't know who I would drop, honestly. We would go over our relationship limit for that one. That's a good enough ally, it's worth it. Mamluks are looking to influence and probably annex Cyprus. Okay. Tunis being allied to the Mamluks is a little on the unfortunate side. It's another way of us fighting the Mamluks if we didn't want to fight these guys. Actually, there's a thought. Wait a minute. Would that be enough to call in both Venice and Castile? Venice, yes. Castile is just in way too much debt. But otherwise, yes. So if they get their finances in order, that would be a way of calling in a couple of big people. Now, we'd have to fight, you know, Morocco and stuff. I don't know if that's really what I want, but it's a thing we could do. Ramazan, do you have, like, claims and cores on stuff? Just claims. Still, I accept it. It's fine. Not doing much to steer a lot of money up this direction, though, are we? Don't suppose I can do something like diverting your trade to me. Yes. It's fine. Divert all trade my way. It made absolutely no difference. Really? I feel like it should have made some difference. There we go, 13%. Still not steering much this way, but I mean, hey. If I were to pull away from, let's say, Alexandria, we actually could siphon a lot more income this way. Yeah, let's stop transferring out of Alexandria. 4% control, about the same amount of money, not worth it. 13% control, about the same amount. Yes, I think that is worthwhile. So go ahead and do that. Brandenburg handed off unlawful territory. Okay. And now we're siphoning a couple more ducats up this direction. All of a sudden, that's looking a lot nicer. Okay. Yeah. This is good. This is very good. How are we doing in terms of our force limits? We could build a few more cannons, and we should... We're still not finished with our ideas, so we're about to get a pretty sizable increase in our force limit, which will be quite nice. We also do have quite a few rebels that want to fire. Particularists, Serbs, Byzantines, Bulgarians. There's quite a few folks, mainly up in this general vicinity. The Aidens don't bother me that much. The Byzantines and stuff might. Well, let's just see how things look once we're done coring it. I'm hoping we can convert them quickly and it's not going to matter. You guys should be docked up. And you guys are done repairing and upgrading. Can we upgrade any of you? No. We got upgrades for light ships and heavy ships, not for our galleys or transports. Would have loved to toss some more cannons on there, but oh well. Age of Reformation has officially begun! Okay. Cool. We moved on. It's 1508. We're not even that far off. Mercenary maintenance cost reduction. That's pretty solid. Pass the Blasphemy Act. Tolerance of heretics, of which I don't have many. So yes, extra missionary strength makes a lot of sense. We can convert very, very quickly now. Solid. Benign neglect in Gallipoli. Oh. Hey! Holding this and pressing F is the hotkey to just immediately find this. That's so cool! Thank you! Trade power, 2.3, we can increase that. Tax modifier, we make a little bit. Manpower, we have a fair bit of manpower. But I don't need that. Let's go for trade power. So, I think we just go ahead and finish up our idea group, go for the land attrition and the forceman modifier plus 50%. And we can now go for a policy. Morale of armies plus 10% more. Nice. Okay. So, my force limit has just jumped up to 39. This is solid. Crimea is no longer a valid rival. I have greatly surpassed you. Yes. Could rival Naples. Kara. Hungary. I don't gain much from that. Except, I guess by rivaling Hungary, we make Poland like me, but we also upset Austria. Kara. I gain nothing from that arrangement either. Naples. Still allied to Austria and a bunch of other people. I hate wasting my rival slot on something that doesn't matter. Like, it'd be a lot better for me to be rival to Venice when I plan on fighting them someday. As things stand, ugh. I guess I can go ahead and just rival Kara. And we'll embargo them or something. I'm not particularly happy about that, though. I think that's pretty nasty. Unnecessary. Costly embargo against Crimea. Oh, if you say so. I feel like it was still fine, but sure, we'll revoke the embargo, I guess. And we'll embargo Kara instead, I guess. But we get a lot more power projection for eclipsing somebody, so that's nice. So that's a lot of extra monarch points for me. And the Ottomans no longer consider me a rival. They have riled Akkoyanlu. That's pointless. Good for you. Guess we can just go ahead and continue improving relations here with Ramazan. We want to do another thing with the diet. We could also see some more lands. People are relatively happy, but... yeah, we can still do this. Let's see some more. Yoink. Now we'll summon a diet to make y'all happy again. Agenda of the diets. Overextension, and we're about to finish this anyway. We'll just get free admin power. I love it. Castoria has to get a castle. Where's Castoria? Way over here. In mountains. It's actually a good spot, to be frank. It's a very good spot for a fort. But meh. Karasi has to have a workshop to gain base production. All that's nice. It is. That said, getting some admin power is pretty solid, too. Not that I absolutely require it, though. But it's also free. Karasi, huh? Right here. You got reasonable production. What would I gain? 0.04. Not great. That said, it actually goes up once I have my base production go up, too. So, I mean... I think I'm just going to do the proposal to Clersey because, I mean, I value monarch points. If I just end up doing some land development, fine. We've eclipsed the Ottomans. Mamluks has officially annexed Cyprus. That is now a thing. Done. So I've got another rival slot, and I still don't feel like it's worth using right now. How are we doing with our naval force limit? We are still grossly over it, but it doesn't seem to matter too much. I do think we want to start training up another army. That said... anything that would be a lot better right now? Could I build a fort in your lands? No, you're already full up. You actually got things like the coastal defense, which is fun. Yeah. I think it is better at this point. Just go ahead and start training up some new units. And start getting another strike force together, just as reinforcements, as needed. As is required. Oh, we have another advisor slot. Manpower modifier? Yeah, I guess. That should be fine. So, we've finished all of our ideas. We are on time with tech. I guess the next thing we could work on... I mean, I'm wondering if I want to swap my focus, but I think we still continue getting power together for military tech, but for our next idea group, it would probably be something diplomatic. Espionage would actually be shockingly tempting this time around. Only a little bit, though. Maritime could actually be okay, but probably would want to go for exploration. And the reason we would want to go for exploration is so I could continue down my missions here and get Knights of the New World. Gain a Conquistador with a 100 tradition. Very good. Then find that Fountain of Youth, because fun. I don't know. Either way, I think we're out of time for today, though. But this is solid. The Knights are looking duper strong. We are a proper Byzantine 2.0. Now it's just a matter of looking for an opportunity, and then we pounce. Pounce on them. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.